everybody, it's me Sissy. 4 o'clock in the morning. Can't sleep, so I thought I'd make a wreath. But anyway, stay tuned and see what I made. Guess what? I can't sleep again. So got up and I looked through my craft room and tried to find a project that I had all the things for, and I think I've come up with I'm going to do a Thanksgiving wreath. I know it's kind of close to Thanksgiving, but I want to use up what I've got. So this is going to be very interesting. I don't really have enough of any one thing, but we're going to make it work. But anyway, for this wreath, I'm going to use this roll of deco mesh that my friend Andrew sent me, and some friend mail. So thank you, Andrew. So Andrew is the sponsor of this video in a way. So, and Andrew is starting his own YouTube channel. So if he's already got it up on YouTube, I'll put a link to it down below. So he's a really crafty guy. So, but we're going to use this, and I have a little bit of the orange deco tubing. I've got some Dollar Tree ribbon, and I have one roll of the orange mesh, and I've got an assortment of fall flowers, and I do have some burlap ribbon that I got last year at Michael's after Christmas sale. So let's see what we can do in the middle of the night with what we got on hand. So let me get my area a little cleaner and we'll start. Okay, my roll of deco mesh is 30 feet long, so I need 6 sections. So each section is going to be 5 feet long. Those 5 feet also, and we'll just do something. We'll figure out how we're going to do it. So. So we're going to measure 10 feet section. Okay, so I've been looking at my mesh, trying to figure out how I can make my wreath look full using the limited amount of mesh that I have. And I'm going to do it something like this, I think. So I'm going to show you how I did this. It's really, really simple. But this... It's really, really simple, but this mesh is kind of hard to work with because it does like to stick to itself. So, let me find a piece of my... Okay. We're going to take our 5-foot section of orange mesh, just the plain orange, and we're just going to kind of fold it up like this. Just pleat it. Oh, I got it stuck on my tripod, but anyway, that's all I'm gonna do. And it's going to want to roll up and be a pain. Okay, that's all we're going to do. We're just going to try to keep it fairly straight. You can't keep it exactly straight, but we're just going to take it and fold it. And then, okay, once we have it all folded and pleated like this, and be sure and hold it tight, we're going to go to our wreath. And I've already done this one, so this one's done. We're going to skip this one and go to the next one. We're going to take it and do this second rung here. This is the first rung, this is the second rung. We're going to stick it down through there and then back up through there. Okay, and be sure you have a rubber band handy. And then we're going to fold it in two, just like that. Okay, and then we're going to put a rubber band on it. Okay, then we're going to kind of do the same thing with our big orange mesh. Now you don't have to fold it as tight as that one. You can make bigger folds in it. Okay, so now we're going to take this and starting from this first rung here, we're going to go in through here and out through there, leaving these two rungs in the middle. So we're just going to take it, slide it through there, slide that out the way, and then back up through there. So you can see we have like a little sandwich. There's the two rungs here. So now we're going to unbunch, technical term, unbunch. We're going to unbunch our mesh. So we're just going to take this first fold and pull it. You see, all I did was taking it and it's folded up on itself. We're just going to pull it just like that. All we're doing is kind of unpleating it. Okay, then we're going to take our orange deco mesh, take the rubber band off, and then we're just going to take that mesh, get both your ends now, and we're just going to slide it on top of that bottom mesh. we're going to turn it over. We're going to spread out our ruffles. Then we're going to do the same thing with our bottom ruffle. Then we're going to do this third rung over here the same way. Sections where we don't have any orange deco mesh, we're going to take our orange tubing and we're going to get the ends, fold it in the middle, get the other end, and then we're going to do that again and again. So that's about 6 inches. Then we're just going to take our scissors, clip them so you have little tubes. Okay, so then we're just going to take 3 of our little tubes and we're just going to take them, tie them in a knot. Once we have our bundles done, we're going to fold them in half with our knot, and then we're just going to take a drop of hot glue and we're going to glue 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom. We're going to put 2 on the bottom and 4 on the top. I think that'll look better. So let me move this one down a little bit. We're going to do that on all 3 sections. Okay, so we've got all our mesh on. I'm going to go back and see if there's any strings I need to clip. And then we're going to put some flowers on to fill it in. I've got a So now we've got our mesh all done. I've got an assortment of different kinds of sunflowers and fall flowers. I've got a few of these pumpkins from Halloween left over that all we have to do is glue down with the face in, and it's for Thanksgiving. So I'm just going to start gluing some flowers here around the middle, and we'll see what we got. I'm going to place them first. Got my flowers kind of placed where I want them, and then I have a sign. So I'm trying to see where I need to move flowers from. I think I'm going to put it here, and then I'm going to put, okay. So I'm going to move these flowers from here and kind of and then I'm going to put put my sign here. Okay, I think I kind of like that, so I'm going to go ahead and glue my flowers down and think about whether I'm going to put these pumpkins on here or not. I'm going to glue my sign down. Usually I wire these on and I don't worry about gluing the flowers, but it is kind of windy here now, so I'm just going to load this up with hot glue and glue it on here. And I don't like these two little holes in my sign, so I'm going to cover them up. Okay, now we got to decide on these little pumpkins. Should we just tuck these in here? I think so. Shouldn't let them go to waste. Okay, all that's done, and now the big question is bow or no bow? What do we think? I have this ribbon and some burlap ribbon. So I think we'll just make a bow and then we'll hold it up there and see what we want to do. Let's layer this. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my plaid ribbon and put it right on top of my burlap ribbon, and we're just take my plaid ribbon and layer it with some burlap ribbon just on top of each other. Then I'm going to squeeze it, make a loop, pinch it in the middle and flip it. That way my plaid is on the outside, and we're just going to do that again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 loops. That ought to be enough. So I'm going to find my scissors, and then we're just going to clip this off right here. And I had a little scrap piece of ribbon off another roll. I'm just going to take it, put it in the center, and then just tie it. And my little tails on the front. We're going to clip those close. And then we're just going to fluff our bow. We're going to separate our loops, and we're going to go plaid on top, burlap on bottom, and then we're going to do plaid on bottom, burlap on top, and then just alternate. I'm just going to clip my little tails. Alright, let's go take a look at our wreath. See if we want this bow on there or what we think we need to do. So, in just a sec. I am going to put a chenille stem on here to tie. Oh, I should have. You know what? I'll just put it on the. I should have put it through my loops before I tied it, but I did not. So we'll just use this glittery orange twist tie as an accent. It's our wreath. I think it's really cute without the bow. So now let's put the bow up there and see what we think about that. Wreath with the bow. I like the bow. I think I'm going to keep the bow. Maybe I'll move it to the top. I'm not quite sure yet. But all in all, I think it turned out really good to be made from all the scraps that I had. And thank you again, Andrew, for the wide mesh. I loved working with it. It is a little sticky, but I had a good time doing it. So, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I know it's kind of close to Thanksgiving to just be getting a wreath up, but I'm a little slow starting this year. But anyway, I've got it done now, and I'm going to go hang it up. Remember, Sissy can do it. Y'all can do it too. So get in there and crafts. Go look in your craft room. See what kind of scraps you got. If you can't sleep, get up and make something. Y'all have a great day. Bye.